this one that I was trying to get rid of. Nobody would actually laugh at that in a real way, and I had to tie it. What we are working with so visibly fade. Always creates marks on my desk. I don't know what is wrong with my plant. I think it's going to be the last. The light from the window. Hi, my name is Kauthar and welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of Crochet Diaries. In this video, I'm going to be crocheting but only using scrap yarn. And this is what we are working with. I call it scrap yarn because it's too small to make something and at the same time too big to throw away, and I don't think I'll ever throw my yarn away because it's yarn. I can make something with it, so why would I throw it away? I made this coaster, not really using it as a coaster, just something to put my candle on like this. I also made this one too. I love this one so much. I made 3 more bears. This is the first one I made like years ago when I first started crocheting. Not years, like 3-4 years ago. And this is the ones I made recently. Yeah, I love making these. Like, they're so cute just to have around. Now I have 4 friends lying around just chilling and doing nothing. So I still want to make one more of this using this brown yarn. So I think that's what we're going to get started with now. I don't even know what I want to do. All I know is that I want to use this yarn here. As we're progressing more into the video, we're going to be talking about our next project and our next project and our next project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful, because you need to go and also use your own scrap yarn. You can't have them laying around to the point where you hate them and throw them away. And please do not ever throw your yarn away. It's done. I added this rope to just 2 sets of it so I can use it as a bag charm. I love them so much. The fact that this is completely different color than what a bear is supposed to be is just so funny to me, and I actually like it. Then this one, I just want to put it on my desk as, you know, little desk friends. I love them so much. The color combos are so beautiful. I can't wait to start using them for my bag. Next project is another coaster like this one. I want to make 2 of it, and I'll use one as an actual coaster for my drinks, and I'll use another one for my pencil case. For this pencil case, this little support at the bottom always creates marks on my desk anytime it's moved around, and I don't like it at all. Not 100% sure the color combo, but I do know that I want to use this pink and this one. Let's get started with it. I'm done with all the coasters. I said I was going to do 4, but I just added 1 as extra. This one is made with a multicolored yarn. That's what it's looking like. This one is definitely my favorite. It's this peach with forest green as the border. Let me show you how I use them. I don't know what is wrong with my plant. For the last 2 weeks, I've only had 4 sprouts of leaves. No single one is coming out, and I just feel like it's not growing. And I don't know what to do. I just watered it again, and let me just give it another week to see if any other thing will happen. Or if nothing happens, I really don't know what else to do. I think I'll just have to leave it as a decoration, but it makes me feel so sad that it just had to end like this, and I don't know what happened to it. When I got this plant, I told myself that I will be very committed to it, to grow it to a very big stage. But for this to happen right now, I feel so sad about it because I really love this plant. Like, it's so beautiful. I love the pink on the outline of each leaves. The pink and the green of it just looks so good. But I'll still give it another week to see if anything happens, and if nothing happens, well, it is what it is. Let's check the setup of my room because I'm already very bored of it. I've been bored of it for a very long time now. The main reason why I've not changed because I wanted my rack to be at the back here, so it would be in my videos. But after checking it for a while, I've noticed that most of the time, especially for YouTube videos, it's not really showing that much. And I just started thinking, YouTube video or not, if I'm bored of this setup, I should change it. Moving this thing is a full workout on its own. It's so heavy, and I'm also running into a few problems. I don't know what direction this rack should be. Either it should be like this, or by this wall here, or by this one. But then if I put it by this wall, I'm going to have to remove this mirror, and I don't know where else to put it. I prefer having the mirror on this side, so when I'm taking mirror selfies or I'm looking at myself in the mirror, the light from the window is still going to be touching my face, and I'll still be able to see myself clearly. But I don't know. So I think here for now is the best option. This one is way better, makes more sense. And I'm just thinking, if I'm to do mirror selfies here, I don't know if I like having the clothes in view. In view is okay. I can put an I put a pink clothes here just to make everything look nice. But I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'll just still keep going to see how everything will turn out It's been a few days now, and I actually like the setup of everything. Immediately I finished it and I saw the whole thing together, I was just thinking, nah, I think I'll change it. But I just told myself to let's just stay for like 2-3 days and see what will happen. And I actually prefer it, and you can see from the video we can still see the rack, so it's not like it's going to be empty everywhere. Well, now that that's done, it's time for us to go on to our next project, which I think is going to be the last because it's a big project. I want to do this scrap yarn bag and use it as an errand bag. I already have an errand bag, just plain black, nothing special about it, with these little cherries. I'm just boring. It's going to be a messenger bag like this. I think that's the best way for me to use up all of this. I'll have one color and then this cream, one main color and one white like this. The order of the bag is still going to be the same as this one, meaning it's going to consist of 3 panels: the front panel, the back panel, and the side and strap panel. What I'm going to do differently with this one is I'm adding a flap. So one of the panels is going, I just ran out of storage and I had to clear a few things. Basically what I was saying is that the longer parts of the panel is going to be long enough to serve both as back panel, and the flap that will come over to the front just to cover the opening. So I hope it makes sense. I also try to film a bit of the process just to show you everything. And yeah, that's our next project, a scrap yarn errand bag. I want it to be 9 inches or 10. Let's see. No, 10 inches. 10 inches is better. Right now I have just changed 30. Let's see how long that is. Okay, I think it's perfect. 10 inches. 10 inches correct. I didn't put into consideration when deciding to make this was that each yarn is going to have different thickness. So the thickness of this is way different from this, way different from this, and way different from this. You can even see the bag is not even straight at the bottom. This side is thicker than this side, and I don't know what to do. I'll just keep going and I'll see if I can try to fix the entire look of it when I'm done. That is like when I'm sewing each panel together. Progress check. This is what we've done so far. This is the back panel. So the back panel is here, and then the flap that will cover the front is this. The front panel is going to be the same size of where the stitch marker is all the way down to the end. Yeah, that's all I've done so far, but we're going to have to take a little intermission to make something else. This is my school ID, and the strap for it just came off and I had to tie it just to manage it for a while, but we can't keep going on like this, so I'm thinking of crocheting a strap for it. This still works, this still okay, but like if there's an opportunity to make something cute, why won't I make it cute? So that's what we're going to do. And I really want to use this pink yarn, one of this one. I love these two so much. I don't know which one to use. I'm leaning more towards this one, but I still want to use this one. I think I'll just go with this one. So let's start with that. It's just going to be a basic, I'm thinking single crochets. I'll chain 5 and do several rows of single crochets, maybe 10, 15, no, maybe like 20 to 25 rows, just enough to go around my neck. Then I'll pass it through the hole here and slip stitch it at the back. And let's do that while I talk about the new show that I'm currently watching, which is Crown Lake. I remember watching it during the quarantine time. I don't even know how I found it or where I got it from. I don't even know where I watched it on, but I remember enjoying that movie so much. You know, the whole boarding school drama, the whole mean girl unrealistic bullying, the whole trying to fit in, trying to understand the rules of the school. I'm not even crocheting, and trying to just survive the school. You know, that kind of vibe. Just think of high school boarding school movies. That's just what it's all about. I'm currently on season 3, and I don't know why movies do this, but after doing so well for the first 2 seasons, the 3rd season they'll completely change everything. They'll change the characters, but I'm still going with it because they're still in the same school. The same tradition is still happening, so I'm still going on with it. Basically, it's about this girl Nelly who got enrolled into this school, and in the school they have this tradition where they pass a book down to the new girl and give her a set of rules to follow just so that she can survive the school. I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking, why did I even watch it? Because to me, the bullying, it's so unrealistic. I just chained 5 and I realized that it's way too big, so we're going to do 3. So what was I saying? Some of the things that happen in this show is just way too unrealistic, because I doubt it happens in real life. There was a scene where somebody's father got arrested. She was checking up on the computer, and then it was time for her presentation. The teacher connected the computer down to the projector, and everything that was showing on her screen was showing on the big screen, and everybody was saying that, okay, her father got arrested, and everybody was laughing. And I'm thinking, nobody would actually laugh at that in real life because it's not funny. It's not something that you laugh at. But I'm just still watching it. I think I'll go with a smaller hook. I'm using a 5mm. Even the 3 chain that I did is still looking way too big, so this is a 4mm hook. When I'm done with season 3, or when I feel like I can't continue again, I want to go on to Mallory Towers. I read the last time of Mallory Towers a while ago, still in quarantine. I think it's like 6-7 seasons. That's what I'm going to start watching next. I hope what I even said makes sense. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more books, crochet, lifestyle, and chatty videos like this. It works, but it's still kind of tight, and I would like it to be loose, so I'll make it 2 chains instead. I am done with the ID rope. This is how it came out. See me thinking that I was going to do like 15 to 20 rows. I don't even know what I was thinking when I said that, but this is, I didn't even count it, but it should be almost 300 rows, and it looks so cute and way better than the other rope. I don't even know where it is, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to start using it. Oh, and it even matches my outfit for today. I like this. The fact that it's pink is my favorite part of it. Also, update. I was watching season 3 of Crown Lake and I could not just continue. The acting is so bad and so visibly fake. You know, when you're watching a movie and you can clearly see that, oh, this is acted. Obviously it's acted, but like if an actor is really good, there is so much in character that you won't even know that this is acted. But for this one, it is so visibly fake and acted, and it was just not good at all. I wanted to push through and keep watching it because we're going to find out a reason as to why the other characters are not here again. I know the surface level of it, but I could not just push through the season to know the deeper level because it was so bad, and I was just like, I don't think I can keep going on with it. So I didn't watch it. I didn't continue, and I don't think I'm ever going back to it. It's been 5 years now, so I don't think it's season 4 is coming. I think that's the end. Yeah, I said I was going to go on to Mallory Tower. I think I'll start that one soon. I don't know when.
This video was getting too long and I didn't want it to get even longer, so I'm just going to speed run the rest of the process. I divided the yarn into two sections, that's the dark colored yarn and the light colored yarn, to make it easier to pick colors, because there's an order I'm following, which is dark yarn, light yarn, and then dark yarn. I hope that makes sense. I love the way both panels came out, and I have to say the strap definitely took the longest, because although a row is short, I have to make at least 150 rows because I want it to be a crossbody bag. I ran out of all the creams and whites from the yarn stash, and I have to take from my normal yarn stash. I had a light gray yarn that I got from the local market, and because it wasn't the best quality yarn, I just used that instead of the precious other yarns I have. The strap came out to be like, I'm not so sure, 180 to 200 rows, around that range, and I slip stitched it to the two panels and went again to use a darning needle just to ensure that everything is properly sewn in and secure. We are done with it. It came out way better than I actually expected. I didn't really have high hopes for it, but it actually exceeded my expectations. Right now it's kind of very stiff, so I think I'm going to have to steam it just to loosen up the yarn a little bit to make it more flowy, because now it's very strong, especially this place where I joined them together. But other than that, it came out so well. It's so cute. I'm thinking of getting a clasp just right here so that I can clasp it together like this. I also left like so many loose ends, like all this yarn left over here. Like I left it just for it to have that scrappy kind of vibe to it. I don't know how to explain it, but just something that doesn't look so polished and perfect. I want it to be perfect. That's basically it. Best believe that I am going to use this so much. This one very boring, but this one very fancy, very, I don't know the word to use. Then the last one, I didn't really vlog anything about this, but because I made it just this morning, is a pink marshmallow jelly cat. I found the pattern on Pinterest. It has been so long since I did plushies, and that's because I'm really not a fan of making plushies and amigurumis, because the sewing of it is just such a pain. Like I don't like doing it at all. So this is the first plushie that I have made in quite a while, and I love it so much. The face details are not really perfect, plus see the under, a lot of weaving in. I'm also going to keep her on my desk and just have her as some kind of desk friend. I didn't even still end up finishing the yarn. Like this is what we have left. All this while I was thinking I'll finally be done with it. No, I'm not done with it. Worst of all is this one that I was trying to get rid of. This one, see, it's still a lot left. Even this yellow too. I don't really like yellow. Although the yarn is still remaining and there are more things that I could do with it, I have to end the video here because it's already very too long. The clips that I've edited so far has already amounted up to 16 minutes. 16 minutes is already very long considering I was talking most of the time, and I don't even know if people will want to watch me talk that long. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it inspiring and helpful. Comment this emoji so that I know that you watched all the way down to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.